Hello, I'm Atujama and you're watching HornbillTV Prime at 9. Now news and details. Jeremy Lalrinunga clinched his second gold medal for India at the Commonwealth Games 2022 by setting a CWG record in the men's 67 kg weightlifting final. Jeremy, 19, lifted 136 kg in his first snatch efforts and battered it by successfully attempting 140 kg in his next try. He then coupled it with a bonkers lift of 160 kg in the clean and jerk category to finish with 300 kg, which is a CWG record, and brought India its fifth medal of CWG 2022.
22 कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स के दूसरे लिफ्ट के लिए आए हैं। याद या बता दें आपको कि अगर ये सफल लिफ्ट होती है तो ये गेम्स रिकॉर्ड हो जाएगा जेरेमी लालरिनुंगा का।
एक 140 की शिखर तय कर ली है। ये जबरदस्त वेटलिफ्टर है। ये आने वाले कल में भारतीय और विश्व वेटलिफ्टिंग की परिभाषा लिख सकता है। ये नौजवान भारत के सुंदर नॉर्थ ईस्ट से ताल्लुक रखता हुआ ये लड़का आज कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स के मंच पर देश का नाम रोशन कर रहा है।
पहले वार्मिंग अप में स्नेच तो बहुत अच्छा वार्मिंग अप चल रहा था और क्लीन एंड जर्क में हम जैसे ही स्टार्ट किया था तो मेरा मसल फ्रंट थाइस और इनर थाई क्रैम्प होने लग गया था। उसका वजह से वॉकिंग भी नहीं हो रहा था, वार्मिंग अप भी नहीं कर पाया था मैंने। और वार्मिंग अप में भी मैंने 140 तक मुश्किल से किया था। मैंने कोच को बोला कि कोच सीधा स्टेज में चला जाऊंगा, थोड़ा कम कर दो। कोच ने कम करके ही कराया है।
लेकिन 140 में आपने गेम्स रिकॉर्ड बनाया, 140 जो स्नैच में उठाया, फिर क्लीन एंड जर्क में 160, तो ओवरऑल 300 की परफॉर्मेंस।
हाँ जी,
140 जो स्नैच
परफॉर्मेंस में इतना खुश नहीं, क्योंकि बहुत मतलब एक्सपेक्ट था कि इस बार मैं अच्छा करूंगा, क्योंकि मेरा लास्ट कंपटीशन है 67 में। लेकिन ठीक है, 300 भी हाँ ठीक है। गोल्ड मेडल हमारा देश के लिए लेके आया 300 में, वो तो अच्छी है।
Jeremy's third attempt was unsuccessful, but it did not matter as he entered the clean and jerk way ahead on top. In the second part of the event, Jeremy lifted a Herculean 154 kgs in his first, but increased the heartbeat of a billion Indians by injuring himself. Despite pulling off the first lift successfully, Jeremy looked in discomfort as he hobbled back inside. Fortunately, he came back and nailed the 160 kg effort, which eventually won him the medal. He tried for a 165 lift in his third attempt but could not. The clean was good, but while trying to lift the barbell above, Jeremy fell down in pain. Samoa's Vaipova, who had shot back to a silver medal contention, needed a monstrous lift of 174 kg to take gold, but he failed, which meant that the Indian national anthem was now certain to resonate the arena for the second time of CWG 2022. The Enforcement Directorate officials on Sunday seized Rs 11.50 lakh unaccounted cash from the residence of Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Rawat, sources said. Earlier in the day, the ED officials detained Rawat in connection with the Patra Chal land scam case after hours of conducting raids at his residence. The Enforcement Directorate officials on Sunday seized Rs 11.50 lakh unaccounted cash from the residence of Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Rawat, sources said. Earlier in the day, the ED official detained Rawat in connection with the Patra Chal land scam case after hours of conducting raids in his residence. ED sleuths reached Rawat's residence around 7 a.m. today and conducted the raid. Soon after the ED officials detained him in connection with the Patra Chal land scam case, the Shiv Sena leader said that he won't be cowed down. Speaking to media persons, Rawat said false charges and documents are being framed against people. All of this is being done to weaken Shiv Sena and Maharashtra. Sanjay Rawat won't be cowed down. I will not leave the party. The people-to-people meet at the Northeast India Fest in Bangkok was held today. Scholars, historians and academicians from northeast of India interacted with the same from Thailand. Many scholars from Thailand shared about their field of work and the papers they have written in regard to the northeast of India. Let's have a look.
Speakers, Namaskar. Our door, how to open, like Excellency Korn mentioned that he will open by make a car rally.
We know that Hong advent to the Assam and ruled the area for 600 years. So I think compared to
heaven one mean soul or living essence, and then also the city mean Muang also divide into.
So Hornbill TV is here at day 2 of the Northeast India Festival in Bangkok, Thailand. The people-to-people meet just got over. It was interaction between historians and scholars of Northeast India and their interaction with historians and scholars of Thailand. And today the lineup, the evening show has a huge lineup with bands from Shillong, famous band from Shillong, Soulmate is going to be performing. Bollywood singer from Assam, Zubin Garg, is also scheduled to perform.
Various artists from across northeastern states performed on day 2 at the ongoing Northeast India Festival in Bangkok, Thailand. The 3-day fest witnessed various performances from the 7 sisters states, including designers showcasing their creations, musicians and artists setting the stage on fire. Let's have a look.
So this is our way of connecting.
With increasing number of vehicles, traffic congestion has become one of the major problems in every towns and cities. State capital Kohima is no better than any other place when it comes to traffic jam. Despite efforts of traffic personnel to regulate traffic flow, Kohima has the worst traffic jam in the state. Commuters lost hours and daily to traffic snarls. Let's have a look. Speaking exclusively to Hornbill TV, Vitoshia K. Sumi, additional SP Kohima, said the major cause leading to traffic congestion is the high number of vehicles and the narrow roads. He said traffic personnel are trying their best to regulate and innovate to improve traffic congestion on regular basis. He also said that Kohima traffic polices will continue to improvise and regulate the new regulations, diversions and entry points in the town.
We, like public and as well as the officials, are appreciative of the traffic assignments, traffic duties being carried out. As we all know, our road is quite narrow and the volume of our vehicles are very high. But the Kohima police has been, especially the traffic police, has been doing their best in trying to regulate And so we have seen so many new regulations, new diversions, and new no entry points, and all these things. These are like every day on, like, or regularly we try to update, we try to innovate and do our best how to make traffic better, or like how to improve the traffic on a regular basis. So far the traffic people have been doing their best, and there is quite a good appreciation from the public as well. So we hope we will continue to improvise wherever there is possibility, and that's how the traffic police are carrying out their activities.
The SP also said that for the welfare of the public, citizens should be aware of traffic rules and regulations and have sense of responsibility while driving. He also informed that new learners should not learn driving and in the main town, as highways and town roads are not for driving practices.
For the welfare of the society and the public, it's high time that we wake up, especially with all the with high volume of our vehicles in the town. Where the public should be aware that especially the learners should not come out into the middle of the town to learn their vehicles or things like that. That will create a lot of problems, and it will create problem for the others as well as for themselves as well. So public should understand that the highways, the town roads are not for driving practices. If they need any practice, they can do it some places where it is safe for them, safe for the public as well. So new learners should not come up into the town to drive and learn their vehicles. And at the same time, our people are not so familiarized with the traffic rules and regulations. It'll be very good to know the rules and regulations and drive. It's not that you know how to drive the vehicle that is enough, because there are many rules and regulations where we are lacking behind. And if we have that sense of responsibility, then we also should have the responsibility to learn the rules and traffic rules and regulations, so that we don't create a problem for others, and at the same time we also are safe ourselves as well. In that way, our town will become a very better place again, and all this at the same time we can create a safe environment for everyone as well. So far the public cooperation is quite good. We continue to hope and anticipate the good and positive response from the public, especially in the drive in our drive for the traffic.
Also interacting with HornbillTV, traffic personnel said while carrying out their duties, they come across some people who do not obey the traffic rules, which cause the traffic congestion. Drinking and driving cases and not following parking zone rules are also some of the contribution factor to traffic disruption, they said. Traffic personnel requested the citizens to obey traffic safety rules and drive responsibly.
Traffic police भी पीछे आते हैं, पुलिस भी गाड़ी भी पीछे, तो निजना पीछे हो जाए तो कुनबा तो rules माने कुनबा तो ना माने मगर भी पीछे तो पाए मेरे लात भी ऐसे हो पाए ना खाई की ना भी चला है इधर थोड़ा भी थोड़े मगर अरे कुनबा तो नहीं फ्री पार्क पुरुषले कोई दे कुनबा तो इधर भी ना माने इधर कंटी मगर नहीं तो सब ते ही साफन ब्रा एक्शन करे अब आएगी ना किमान बारे मगर सब नेमिदी पब्लिक सब इधर कॉन्फोर्ट हाउस जुली को नेमिदी काम करे ऐसे इधर निशिना सब मानो को था मानी की ना ही इधर तो सिटी हुई जैसे सब इधर रूल्स फॉलो करे ना मगर की भी नहीं लब को था मानी दी की ना जुलाई फॉलो करने की क्यों ना अमेरिकन साइड फाली ब्रा भी इधर चुनाई दिया से
किसी तो बात भी करें आते अरे सब मानवी
Ekin hoy kumado mang ko kaman ni jai aro kumado mohan ekdam bisat kala inna hui jai edukane mohan bide kurala no hoy so manu ni bide kurala ase edukane ni che kumado aro bisa hoi na bi beauty kuri jai na edukane paradak edu bisa hoi na mole twins pradam de do drive na kuri sala.
West Bengal Chief Minister Partha Chatterjee, who was arrested in connection to the teachers' recruitment scam, has claimed that the money which was recovered from his home does not belong to him. He added that time will tell who are conspiring against him. As he deboarded a vehicle after being taken to ESI hospital at Joka for medical checkup and was approached by reporters with questions regarding the scam, Chatterjee said, "The money recovered is not mine." Asked further if anybody was conspiring against him, he said, "You will get to know when the time comes." Chatterjee had on Friday asserted that he was a victim of a conspiracy and expressed unhappiness over the Trinamool Congress decision to suspend him. "This decision to suspend me could influence an impartial probe," he had said. About the move to remove him from the ministry, Chatterjee, once considered a close confidant of Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, said Banerjee's decision is right. Chatterjee, 69, was relieved of his duties as minister in charge of various departments and suspended from the TMC on Thursday. He was also removed from all party posts. The Congress party on Sunday suspended the 3 Jharkhand MLAs who were held by the West Bengal police yesterday with a huge amount of cash in Howrah, announced Avinash Pandey, General Secretary and in charge, Jharkhand Congress.
माननीय कांग्रेस अध्यक्षा ने कल जो हमारे 3 विधायक इस कृत्य में और पार्टी के अंदर लोगों को गुमराह करने में जो कोशिश उनके संलिप्त थे, उनको पार्टी से तुरंत प्रभाव से निष्कासित कर दिया है। ये घोषणा आज इस मंच से मैं कर रहा हूं। आने वाले दिनों में जो भी ऐसे कोई, चाहे जनप्रतिनिधि हो, पार्टी का कोई जिम्मेदार पदाधिकारी हो या कोई कार्यकर्ता हो, हर एक की जानकारी समय समय की है और जो कोई भी इससे जुड़ा हुआ या इसमें लिप्त पाया जाता है, पार्टी उसके खिलाफ सख्त से सख्त कार्रवाई करेगी।
Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde on Sunday said the allocation of ministers for state cabinet formation will be decided as soon as possible. He said that he and Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis are working on the growth of the state.
अल्टरनेट डेला पाणी मिळेल, लोकांना फायदा होईल, त्यामुळे ते देखील 200 कोटी रुपये शासन यासाठी देण्याचा शासनाने निर्णय घेतलेला आहे। शेवटी पाणी हे लोकांना मिळालं पाहिजे, जबाबदारी शासनाची आहे। यामधून 70 MLD पाणी उपलब्ध होईल। त्याचबरोबर संभाजीनगर येथे जे क्रीडा विद्यापीठ आहे, हे क्रीडा विद्यापीठ देखील संभाजीनगरला स्थापन करण्याचा देखील या ठिकाणी निर्णय घेतलेला आहे। पडेगाव ते समृद्धी महामार्ग हा जो काही अप्रोच आहे, त्याच्यामुळे खूप लोकांची गैरसोय होते। तो देखील मी तात्काळ MSRDCचे मोपलवार यांना सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत की तो जो त्याला 100 कोटी रुपये जवळपास खर्च आहे आणि त्या तो स्ट्रेच देखील MSRDCच्या कामामध्ये त्याचा अंतर्भाव करून घ्यावा आणि ते काम करावं, तशा प्रकारच्या देखील सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत। त्याचबरोबर या संपूर्ण मराठवाड्यामध्ये आत्महत्या कमी झाल्या पाहिजे यासाठी शासनाने निर्णय घेतलेला आहे आणि म्हणून यामध्ये एक जे शासनाचं धोरण जे आहे मदत देण्याचं, परंतु आत्महत्या होऊ नये यासाठी प्रिव्हेंटिव्ह ॲक्शन जी आहे ही संबंधित विभागाने घेतली पाहिजे। अशा प्रकारे त्यासाठी एक प्लॅन तयार करायला पाहिजे। यासाठी देखील विभागीय आयुक्त आणि जिल्हाधिकारी यांना सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत। त्यामध्ये जे काही उपाय करायचे जेणेकरून मग त्याच्यामध्ये बँकांचं कर्ज असेल, नॅशनलाइज बँक असतील, प्रायव्हेट बँका असतील, डिस्ट्रिक्ट बँका असतील, अशा बँकांनी देखील तातडीने यांना कर्ज उपलब्ध करून दिलं पाहिजे असा प्रयत्न देखील या ठिकाणी करण्याचा निर्णय घेतला आहे. यामध्ये जे केंद्रीय राज्यमंत्री भागवत कराड साहेब आहेत त्यांनी आणि विभागीय आयुक्त, जिल्हाधिकारी आणि बँका अशा प्रकारची एक बैठक देखील घेण्याच्या आम्ही सूचना दिल्यात आणि नक्की याच्यामधून जसं मगाशी आमचे रामदास कदम साहेब पालकमंत्री इकडे होते त्यांनी काही सूचना या ठिकाणी आत्महत्या कमी होण्यासाठी आमच्या आमदारांनी देखील खासदारांनी देखील सगळ्यांनीच सूचना दिलेल्या आहेत की आपल्याला शेवटी शासन जे आहे हे एक एक शेतकऱ्याचा जीव आपल्याला मोलाचा आहे आणि म्हणून आपल्याला त्या आत्महत्या कमी करणं हे शासनाचं एक उद्दिष्ट आहे आणि त्यासाठी जे जे काही मिड टर्म, शॉर्ट टर्म, लॉंग टर्म जे उपाय करायचे आहेत ते करण्याचा देखील निर्णय आजच्या बैठकीमध्ये झालेला आहे आणि त्यामुळे आम्ही त्याच्यावर देखील फोकस करतोय. याचबरोबर वेरूळ कृष्णेश्वर जे काय आहे त्याचं देखील काही डेव्हलपमेंट आहे तिथली ती देखील मागणी इथे आली होती. नांदेड शहराच्या देखील रस्त्यांच्या बाबतीमध्ये देखील नगरोत्थानमधून काही प्रस्ताव पाठवलेले आहेत ते देखील मी क्लिअर करायच्या सूचना नगरविकास विभागाला दिलेल्या आहेत. परभणीतली समांतर पाणी पुरवठा योजना देखील कार्यान्वित होईल त्यासाठी देखील जे काही आपल्याला त्याच्यात अडचणी आहेत त्या आपल्याला दूर करायच्या आहेत. त्याचबरोबर
That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.